It was 1984 when award-winning journalist Paul Harasim originally came to Houston. He came to continue his passion of telling real stories about real people. He did this through his column with the Houston Post, his segment Paul's People on KHOU, and of course, Hats Off to Houston on KPRC. But it was right here at Texas Southern University where he taught students to share their stories with others. The lead columnist for the Las Vegas Review-Journal was thrilled when asked to participate in the 2017 TSU Communication Week. Let's see what he shared with us while he was here. How does it feel to be back in Houston at Texas Southern University, where you used to be an adjunct professor of journalism?
Actually, it brings back an awful lot of memories. I used to teach as many as 2 to 3 classes every term as an adjunct, and some of those classes were in speech communication. I remember I always had them remembering the 3 P's: preparation, preparation, preparation. And occasionally I run across some of those students either through email or Facebook, and I really enjoyed the time here a great deal.
Tell us a little bit about what the focus of your talk is on.
Well, it's showing the commonality of public relations, of news, of public affairs, of academia, how all of those areas really go together in communication, how important it is that we write well, that we speak well, that we enjoy the positive aspects of communication.
What do you feel is lacking in journalism today?
Well, unfortunately, most newscasts in America, not just in Houston, but across the country, there's one theme that seems to run through all of those newscasts, and it's that life sucks and then you die. Much too negative. They're not constructive about what's going on in the community at all, and it's why so many viewers have left local news. You'll hear again and again and again, I'm tired of hearing about just rapes, just murders. Of course, those things have to be covered, and they should be covered, but at the same time, we have a community of people out there who are doing constructive, positive things in the community, and they're not being touched.
And why do you think that is?
Generally, news editors, the managers, they work to the lowest common denominator, and unfortunately they should always work to the highest common denominator. And by that I mean it's easy, they think, to get viewers by a car wreck, by telling an audience, here's someone else killed. And it's true, you can get viewers that way, but in the long run you lose them as well.
Right, and you spoke of working to the highest common denominator, and that's something that you used to do with Paul's People and Hats Off to Houston. Can you touch a little bit about how you were able to do that?
Right, I basically went into newsrooms, TV newsrooms, and told them essentially what I told you, that their broadcasts were much too negative, and that I would be able to show people what was going on in the town in a way that was both dramatic and compelling, and it would be positive news. And it worked very well for 4, 5, 6 years. The difficulty I had is I was basically putting out 5 features often a week with 3 scenes for every segment, and you can imagine you were always working 7 days to put out 5 segments. So that was difficult, particularly when you're also teaching and you're also raising a family.
Following our interview and his presentation for TSU Communication Week, Harasim ended his day in Austin. He was being honored on the Texas House of Representatives floor for an outstanding career in journalism. When asked about the experience,
it feels great. I've always thought to myself, generally, when people are honored, or all too often when they're honored, it's after they die. And it's nice, I've often said we should give flowers to the living. And so if this actually happens, that'll be a nice thing that I'm not dead when it happens.
I'm Tatiana Harasim for TSU TV.